Howdy gang, Jeff from G's Gear, knocking out another video today of a guitar that we're about to add to the store at reverb.com. And we have a really sweet little guitar. We've only ever seen one of these before. We had one last year. This is a Supertone model 255 made in the fall of 1935. It's a guitar made by Harmony to be sold through the Sears catalog. Supertone was a brand that Sears had at the time. And it is a really sweet archtop. It's a 15.5-inch lower bout, solid spruce top, solid mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck, Brazilian rosewood fretboard, Brazilian rosewood bridge. This thing needed a ton of work. The sad story of it is that when this came into the shop, it arrived one day with a delivery service, the effin' delivery service, and the driver of the truck that day chose to throw the box up onto the front porch of the house. And when he did, he cracked the guitar all along the side here, and cracked it the full length of the back here. There are a couple pictures that are on the website, on the Reverb website, that show you the before look of the guitar. So it was all opened up, and it was a bit of a mess. But we have put it back together, cleated the back, glued the sides, and did a full neck off reset. I'm trying to think what other... I don't think there was any other damage type work that we needed to attend to. The real damages were those two cracks, and they were nasty. But we did a full neck reset, leveled and crowned the frets. We actually wound up pulling about half of the frets and reseating them, gluing them back in, dressing, leveling, crowning everything. Cleaning up the fretboard. We had to source some thumb wheels for the bridge. It didn't have thumb wheels. We made a new pick guard for it because the pick guard was broken on the original. Cleaned and lubricated the frets up here, the tuners up here, and they're gorgeous. They're like shining like brand new. So let's show you the kind of the pictures all the way around. Spruce top, beautiful marquetry in here, wood marquetry all the way around. It might be a carved top. Might be. Harmony guitars of that era, in this style and kind of price point range, were the Cremona line. And many of those had carved tops. Now, normally, when they had a carved top, that would be printed inside the guitar in ink. I don't see it on this. But then I also don't really see a serial number. It's all faded over time. So spruce top, possibly carved. Mahogany, back and sides. And it's one-piece mahogany. Mahogany neck. Here you can see how clean the tuners are. They're really beautiful. Brazilian rosewood fretboard, which was commonplace for Harmony guitars. Brazilian rosewood bridge. Really nice inlays in mother of pearl. Like I say, we did a new pick guard for it and leveled and crowned the frets. We reset the neck. It plays with a really quick action. 12th fret, it's 5/64 of an inch on the low E and 1/16 on the high E, and plays beautifully up and down the fretboard. Other than that, you know, it's kind of new. Now, you know, it's interesting if you're into Harmony guitars, you know that it's tough. In a way, it's tough to really date them, to get them like you can get a Gibson right down to the day of manufacture. Harmony guitars, it was fall and spring. F, and then a number, two-digit number for the year, or S and a two-digit number for the year. Dawned on me today that that's because so many of these were sold through the Sears catalog, which was a fall and spring catalog, because it also had clothing, and there were fall and spring fashions. So essentially, Harmony took the orders from Sears for X number of guitars in different models, to be made for the fall line or the spring line. They were dated accordingly. And Harmony then just carried that out throughout their entire line of guitars that were sold elsewhere. So 1935, I can read that on the inside here. It's dated fall of 35. This model of guitar was available from 35 to 38. So this is the first year of production on it. And it's just super sweet. Let's play something, we'll play something finger style, just to give you a sense of how that sounds. Although, I will say this, on an Archtop guitar like this, I like to play it with a flat pick. I like to drive it a little bit more, because you get more out of the top that way. When you play an Archtop guitar, and the strings vibrate, the vibration is sent through the bridge to the top, and it makes the top move in and out like this at a microscopic kind of level. But it's like the woofer in a bass reflex speaker, that you've seen that cone moving in and out. That's what the top does. So the more vibration you are able to give it, the more it gives to the top, and the more volume and complexity of sound you get out of it. That being said, you got to be able to play this thing finger style too. So we'll try something here. It's really sweet. It's a sweet guitar to play, and it's just got that typical Archtop sound. It's a little punchier, a little more articulate in a way, in the sense that each note really rings out very clearly. You don't get the kind of that warm, buzzy overtone that you get off of a flat top. It's very precise. So this is going to be a great guitar for playing jazz, for playing lead lines in blues, folk, whatever you like. I think it'll record well. The combination of spruce and mahogany is always good for that. And it's just really, it's set up, it's just set up beautifully. It's a delight to play this thing. It's got more of a real V profile neck to it, so it's kind of chunky. You can really get a handle on it. What else did we have to do? We did some rather extensive finish restoring. It wasn't refinishing, but when you look at the pictures online and see the two before pictures, you'll see that the finish was really dingy. There were a lot of nicks, dings, scratches, and of course there were the two cracks. So as part of putting it back together, we blended in some finish here to fill in a lot of those cracks and dings and divots without removing the original finish. And the result is, I think, is a really pretty guitar. I love these little things. Like I say, we've only ever seen two of them. I've searched the internet. I've only ever found a picture of one other one, and that was in a Wayback Machine for the old Harmony site. So they're kind of rare. According to the Harmony site, these were maybe the upper end, the top end of the Supertone line, and that might account for them being a little more rare because they would have been a little pricier. Okay, it's at gsgear at reverb.com. It's also at our shop, www.gsgear.com, where you will see that we purchase, restore, and sell vintage musical instruments. We also take in consignments, and we do work for our client base. We'll play something here to take us out, noodle around a little bit, I think, and we'll see you all on the flip side. Thanks for checking it out.